Live from the WTC studios in Milton, Pennsylvania, it's the nearly famous CB Show, starring Chris Patton and Brandon Kozer. And now, here are the stars of the show, Chris and Brandon.
Good to see everybody.
You know, we kind of joked about the merch thing. We are running low of merch.
Still running out, yeah.
Yeah, there's boats. There's boats out there in California, but doesn't look like that's going to be done anytime soon. But you know,
well, on that, this is a little side note. Actually, last night it happened. So my one buddy, speaking of the shortage, my one buddy's daughter's in high school and she's going to the homecoming.
Right.
And she didn't have shoes and they couldn't find shoes. The shortage of shoes is. So they decided to reach out to my wife, and her collection.
She has shoes.
Yeah, so if that, I think my buddy's wife was a hashtag homecoming saved due to Cassie's shoe collection. So yeah,
that's awesome.
We're definitely keep running short on shirts and everything such as that. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Roll with the punches.
Yeah, right. So
how's your week?
My week's pretty good, going pretty well.
Let's go, Brandon!
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 Who would have ever thought Brandon would be such a popular name?
Listen, CB Show takes us places,
Well, that, I think the name Brandon, there's something going on.
Something going on, yeah.
People enjoy that name,
They
Brandon.
love it. They really.
I think it was over NASCAR driver.
Yeah, it was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
Brandon got
He
really
won.
popular.
He won an event. So
And now
great
it's
for Brandon.
Football and baseball, all concerts.
Yeah, concerts everywhere.
Yeah.
Brandon's.
Congratulations, Brandon, for getting our name out there.
That's
man.
right.
That's real
All
good.
these years, Brandon was never
all
popular.
these years, never popular name, but taking off now.
Well, that's awesome. Well, yeah. So getting back to the crowd. What a crowd. Yeah. So no, I was down in Jersey. Last 2 weekends I had to do a full inventory of both buildings, and we had great results from that. So there's a lot of hard work that went in. We went down to support them and just say thank you. And great team down there.
Wonderful.
So we've had a couple a new manager, I guess you say, join our team down there in Orlando. So he's learning the ropes as well because we got some things going on, like we talked about Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're heading that direction.
Heading down south.
Yeah, the boys are back there again this week. This is going to be a busy. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that launch, and ask about it. If you have an opportunity, you want to move, like we said.
Hey, you want to move to south? Nice weather all year round. How about it?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, this is more for the warehouse, not for
Yep.
We don't have the driver or the trucking operation yet, but I think that's coming.
I think it'll grow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of opportunities there.
So, why don't we get right into trivia? So it's awesome to see. Last week we did Columbus, and some trivia based off Ohio, and I saw Rick Garrison. Rick, he's out there in Columbus, and he thought, man, he's gonna jump right in there and he's gonna get all his answers. But he was off. He was off by one. And one you were off, Rick, and I'm sorry, but the Bridgestone was the golf tournament that he missed.
Okay.
Yeah. But he had Memorial. He had the Buckeyes, a tree, and Columbus is the largest city. Which I thought that Columbus question was gonna. With Cleveland, Cincinnati, they were going to get that wrong. But great job to everybody participating,
Absolutely.
So, but let's talk trivia. So this week I went with the theme of, this week in history. So some of this is some pretty long ago history, right? So let's see. Without Googling, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
No Google. Let's try.
And I didn't, of course. I just know this.
Yeah.
Just have this knowledge, right? So here we go. Question number 1. On October 18th, 1867. You around then?
I wasn't even a thought. Brandon was nowhere to be found.
I probably enjoyed that. The U.S. takes possession of this state from Russia. I'll give you a clue. They paid $7.2 million for this. $7.2 million for a state.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably a lot of money back then.
Back then, it was
yeah,
a lot
of money.
Yeah.
But, so there you go. What do you think it is? So question number 2. On October 20th, 1803.
Oh my goodness.
The U.S. Senate ratifies what purchase? Ratifies what purchase?
Like, this is all coming out.
Yeah, it's story deal.
Okay.
This comes back from middle school,
Ancient history.
No, social studies, middle school. I was a scholar.
Yeah.
So,
Top of the class.
yeah, right. Okay, question 3. On October 23rd, 1941, Walt Disney releases this animated film. I'll give you a clue.
I think I might know that.
What do you think?
I'm going to say Dumbo.
We'll see. To the audience.
That's my guess.
Okay,
That was
we'll
one
see.
of the big, that was a big one there.
Alright, well,
So-
good.
Hey, that's fine.
Hey, that's your
That's my trivia. I mean,
Yeah, right.
you know much
Could've been
more than I do,
Cinderella.
obviously, but
Could have been Cinderella. Ooh, made you think. All right, well, hey, no Google.
no Google.
So, I guess that leads us. It's great, another week of trivia, but that leads us into our favorite segment.
Favorite segment.
The Weekly Update.
All right, so this week we had one driver, Bobby from
All right.
Virginia. Tony was a little down on that. I said, listen, I'm getting into a rough time of the year, but
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep
holidays
coming.
and stuff.
The holidays and everything. So I was down there, but so welcome Bobby. Everybody welcome him, and no accidents, no duty reportables, no lost time injuries, and I actually had the privilege to go down earlier this week and speak at the PMTA.
Yeah, we talked about
Pennsylvania
PMTA.
Motor Truck Association, and I was down there and we spoke a little bit on safety and how
All
we
right.
do it here at Watsontown. And
The Watsontown way.
the Watsontown way. It was a good little Q&A, so I got our name out there and pushed some things out there. So
That's awesome.
so, yeah.
Let's go,
Oh, is this really your
Brandon!
opinion?
Let's go,
I would like to take my
Brandon!
fans on tour here. This is awesome.
Let's go,
Wait, you can do a little something now, you're
Let's go, Brandon!
All right. Well, any updates for you this week?
I mean, I can't top that.
It's like I got a good.
Last week you got the
I think
you got
the
the
whistle.
whistle.
Was you. I think the whistle. Was
All
you.
right, well, good.
I'll give you the whistle.
All right, I'll take the whistle. Maybe my wife is out there. And
Yeah, maybe she ties in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anyway. So, I guess, again, I talked about Jersey earlier. One thing I wanted to, a month ago, I think we did launch the clothing.
Clothing. After the clothing line is out. Yeah.
Yep, on the
We got a
website.
little more than a month left of that. So
Yeah, discount. Just remember, everybody got a discount out there, $25. And,
$25 off. On
we've had great success. I was down in Jersey this week, and I saw Bill Hewitt with a nice little patent hat on, brand new, and it was great to see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was proud of it. So I told him to give him a shout out once again. So, but no, for me, I think, watching this growth, we got big things going on. We have some new projects going on. We have a new one out in Michigan. We have, for trucking down in Virginia and stuff, and just great. It's just the growth is continuing to occur. This North Carolina thing that we discussed is huge. It's a big deal for the company, especially the patent warehousing side. And we look forward to the challenge, and I don't think it's going to be anything we can't handle. So
I think
a lot of hard work will go into it. We're going to got great people to support with us. So with that said, I think one of the things we always talk about the family companies here. And we always say, you probably look at that logo and you're like, Patent Logistics and
Patent warehousing.
But what's this Patent Logistics over here?
Yeah. So.
You got the opportunity. So one of the main players for us in that is Larry Kelly.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. So just for everybody, give some knowledge of what Patent Logistics is. It's a third-party logistics company. So we hire outside carriers to move freight, right? And it started very small. It was just kind of to support Watsontown a little bit, but it's grown into this, especially in today's market. It's growing into something big, and it just keeps continuing. The growth is impressive. And, I even got I wrote some numbers down here quick, which I thought was cool. But right now, we're expected this year we'll transport or manage about 7,000 shipments. Right.
Wow.
We have about 1,950 carriers on board, approved carriers. So, that could be a guy that has one truck or
a company.
a company that has a couple trucks. But we have 1,950 carriers on board, which is huge. And so that, just the message out there is, I'm sure some of our drivers know, our friends, owner-operators. So,
small businesses and that are looking for work. Yeah.
And so the cool thing about Patent Logistics is, we have good paying freight and we pay on time. We're not like some of these 3PLs, and I'm not going to disparage too many of them, but I've dealt with some of these guys before, and they're
hold on to the money.
they're tough to deal with. But we're not like that. We understand we're a trucking company at first. So, again, get that message out there. And it's almost like, if you recruit them, I don't think there's any difference in a recruiting bonus. You bring on an owner operator.
If they reach out, really, what they had to reach out to Larry, right? And just be like, hey, we heard from who and who, so and so, that you're looking for somebody.
Yep.
Give that name out there, and that'll be definitely.
If he signs on,
definitely, for sure.
haul some loads for us, it'd be a referral bonus for you. So, again, there's a great opportunity. Speaking of that, you got to sit down with Larry.
I did.
Just kind of learn a little bit of who Larry is and his story.
And that's the thing. I've known Larry for about 20 years, and so I know him outside of work.
Yep.
And as much as I work with him in here, I really, I just wanted to give the perspective of everybody else to kind of get to know him. So he was, again, I don't know why everybody gets nervous in front of this kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's not a nervous type guy either.
He's not.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting after I sat down with him. And then he's like, hey, if you didn't hear me talk anymore. Yeah, I'm like, he got a little taste of it. He loves it. But let's check that out here real quick. All right, so here I am sitting with Larry. I know that each week we talk about the families of companies, and we've touched base on the mechanics, so it's a shop, and then we touch base on the ops and everything like that. So Larry's part of the logistics company, so Patent Logistics. So Larry, and actually that's not where you started.
No.
So how long have you been with the company? The family of companies, I guess.
Almost 8 years.
Okay.
Almost 8 years.
And you hired on how?
I started with customer service.
Okay.
Started learning that side of the trucking industry. I came from Mohawk, so
right. That's where actually you and I met. Down in Mohawk.
yeah, I worked at Mohawk, so I knew Mohawk was a customer of Watsontown. So I learned the customer service aspect, and then I moved into the warehousing.
Okay.
Went over to Warehouse 1 to help them out once we took over the Ardall project, and then went out to Columbus also to help set that up out there for a couple weeks here and there. It was a pretty busy project out there.
It sure is. We were just out there the other week, and it's pretty crazy right now.
Yeah. And then came back, and I'm an account manager, obviously, for some still customer service stuff. And we started doing the brokerage division.
Awesome. So, some people don't understand how the brokerage actually works. And so basically what you just help find some loads and cover loads and stuff like that. Though, if our drivers or anybody struggling to get, they reach out to you and Jeff and.
Yeah. So if obviously Watsontown, we want to service everybody, all our customers, on time deliveries. So if there is a need and we may not have the coverage, Watsontown will reach out to me, and I'll see if I can get a truck in there to cover the load.
Awesome.
And that way everybody's happy.
Right. You enjoy it though, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And you're here every day. Love to see you
developing
here every day.
relationships with different carriers in the area, and it helps, especially when projects come up. Maybe we can utilize them.
So family life, couple kids, married?
Yeah, married and 6 kids.
Awesome.
6 kids.
Hey.
We're a blended family.
That's
It's good. Busy
Oh,
outside of here.
I have to be that
You
many.
know how it is.
Oh
so.
yeah. I mean, I got 3 and I'm busy. I can only imagine 6. So, one questions I always like to ask, and I started asking everybody. I can't think of. I don't remember my first one was. Yeah, I could remember that one. If you could go anywhere. Oh, never mind. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Ireland.
Okay. And if you were found or being sent to a remote island forever, 3 things you'd take with you.
3 things. That's a tough one. Well, I got to say my wife and family.
Yes,
right?
I got screwed on that.
You have to say that, right? I have to say it because it's being documented.
So that's 7, but we'll point that as 1. So there's 1 for you.
I would miss sports, so I would need maybe a TV.
Okay.
And beer.
There you go. endless supply of beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd be happy.
And you're set.
Yeah.
And you have a nice tan.
Oh, I'd look good.
Maybe if you're close to Jared, because he was going to take sunscreen when he went.
You might have a little bit.
Right, but
worth it.
so I mean that's good. That's good. We're definitely happy to have you. A great asset to the company. You and I work side by side quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have a sit down. Like I said, we covered all the areas, so we definitely want to touch base and give logistics the reconcile. Wow, what word am I trying to get there? Definitely wanted to make sure that we got recognition to the logistics portion of it. So
I appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Another great interview.
Listen, when
I
you
think
interview-
you got a talent though.
No, I think when you interview great people,
Yeah, that's right. Right.
they
Makes
come
a
on.
shot for
Listen,
you.
it's the same thing. Like we've got great drivers,
Mhm.
and they make my job a little easier because I don't have to deal with all the stuff that other companies do. So
Well, I go back to what we talked about in the last couple of weeks. We had Jared, we had Roland, and now you have Larry.
Yeah.
3 weeks in a row. 3 different companies, right? Family companies, and you see internally the growth each one of them, where they started and where they are today. And the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
The opportunity is there. They keep working hard, keep learning
the
the
fact that
businesses.
you just keep mentioning how new business here, growing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean Roland's a different, he's a different breed where he actually picked up and
Yeah,
relocated.
he did.
But again, as you're saying, we gotta win some sales.
Yeah.
There's opportunity there, and I don't know about you, but I don't see it stopping.
No.
So we're just gonna keep growing.
Absolutely, and again, I go back to the patent logistics. We're going to talk about this family of companies, but what is patent logistics? Kind of gave a brief overview, but again, you know somebody, or you see an owner operator out there, hey, or a small carrier, direct them our way. Say,
Yeah.
our company's got some good freight, and
Good freight, good location.
consistent freight,
Yeah.
pay on time, so.
Absolutely. Get
Spread the
out
word.
there.
Spread the word. You're gonna see some more stuff on. I guess now we even have a patent warehousing Facebook page.
Yep.
We got a patent logistics Facebook page. So you're gonna see some more stuff coming out there. So it's great. I can't. With that said, there's a team behind all this. We make this happen here. I guess in front of the camera, but behind the camera, we got Granite.
Got Granite back there.
Yeah. As a producer and.
We stress him out a little bit.
Yeah, we did. We went to the last minute.
Sometimes we went to the
done.
last
Yeah,
minute. He's got
and
to proof everything. He doesn't want to let that one last thing slip out that we shouldn't be out there. So he does a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's get into our sponsors. Can't do it without them. We talk over and over about the 3 companies and everything that goes on. But without them, we wouldn't be here. And spreading the word and spreading just to me. Why we're so good as a company.
Yes.
It's about the people, it's about the company.
Solid foundation. It just helps it grow.
Absolutely. So, until next week.
Well, let's see if we can't get a chant here.
Oh, hold on.
Start up again.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's get a big head here, guys.
Let's do this. See if we can get it going here one more time. So you guys ready?
Let's go, Brandon!
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 All right.
Whoever was on Brandon, be a famous name, but hey, until next week.
Yeah, you guys have a great week. Good
Maybe
weekend.
Chris will become a big
Maybe
name.
Chris.
Yeah.
We'll see what we
We'll
can
see
do.
what we can do.
Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Take care.